Hey guys, what's up? It is me, Sacred G. So today, this is not a review. This is not gonna be a movie review. Actually, this is about Dead by Daylight. In particular, this is about constant whining and bitching about the game, but yet people still making content on it. I just think, honestly, the commentary side of Dead by Daylight, the people who complain just nonstop about the game and invent new and fake issues and just to, push the narrative that Dead by Daylight is this fucking god-awful game, that sort of stuff. I've been seeing it, and I don't watch these videos, I just see the title, and it's clearly just to shit on fucking BeHavior at this point. Yes, Dead by Daylight's not perfect, I'm not gonna lie. It has very bad latency issues, but that's fucking with every game, man. Like, Call of Duty has it. Fucking, I'm pretty sure World of Warcraft has it. I don't know about that. I don't play WoW. I don't even plan to. A lot of online games do tend to have it. And, to be honest, I don't understand why people think bitching and complaining that DBD has bugs is worth complaining about. Like, every time I end up stumbling and watching only like a few fucking minutes of it because I can't stand the fucking garbage that YouTube spews when it comes to anti-behavior. They just complain and say that the game's buggy. Sorry to say, bro, but all games are buggy. Like, it's not an objective issue. I'm sorry to say, most of the times, for those of you that complain and think that bugs are what makes or breaks a game, then every game that you play is pretty much a piece of shit. If you think a game that has any bug in it whatsoever, or has any issues, is a shit game. Even if you like it. Because guess what? I guarantee you that game that you like actually has issues as well. That not a lot of... Like, gaming's subjective. Okay, we all have different preferences into what games we like to play. So on and so on. And the thing the issue here is, like, most of these videos just fucking pump out and just invent these weird, crazy ideas. Like, I shit you not, bro, that Mr. Headache guy, I watched a little bit of his, not even the full video, because, again, I can't stand watching that fucking garbage. And he basically made a video about indoor maps and said that indoor maps are bad and why they're bad. And he made the argument that because gens, whatever the fuck you want to call them, do not have the lights. The lights on the top of the fucking gen? On the very top, and I mean the very top, that flicker on and off or just spark on, they don't exist. They don't have those in the indoor maps. The gens don't have the lights in indoor maps. And you know how bullshit that is? That makes me think the motherfucker doesn't even play the game. He probably pays attention to it. Like, as I pointed out in the fucking Shift W video, bro, you've been making content on the game for a fucking year. This dude's been making content on the game for or at least at the time I made that video, but I don't know, now going on years. Now years, I would say. Which is ridiculous. Those types of videos, fuck them. Like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you think indoor maps and you're gonna tell me, well, they're objectively bad. Why? Because I actually, those are my favorite maps in DBD. Like, people also say that, like, fucking map design and shit are apparently bad. Like, I'd like to see you come out with a map idea, just post it. Don't say what audience you come from, don't post it in your own community, just post it in a DBD community that you're not a part of. And see what they say. Because I guarantee you, not everyone, but if you will get a few complaints saying that's a terrible fucking probably idea. And it now happened to me too. If I pitched a map idea or a character idea or any idea for the game, there's gonna be people who are gonna shit on my idea. It's just how the fuck it goes. I just think it's funny to see these fucking creators bitch and complain about the game, and yet they still play it. Like, get off the fucking game. One of the things of being a content creator is you choose the content you want to make. The key thing being you choose, and you see if you can fucking run with it. And you're not forced to play the game. I'm sorry. I know it's not perfect. I know damn well DBD is not a perfect game. Okay, I don't think it's as bad as people are trying to make it out to be. It's actually the only in its kind. And hopefully this fucking, I know to go a little off tangent, but I hope the Texas Chainsaw game might be a decent rival. It wouldn't even be a rival. It looks so different than the game. It wouldn't be even, I don't even think it's comparable, you know? Like, how many other fucking games like DBD are out there? You know? When it comes to, like, slasher genre type games. Now, yeah, we all know Puppet Combo's got their horror 80s slasher vibe games. You know, but I mean, like, Dead by Daylight, where it's not 80s theme, it's just a slasher game. It's its own. You know, I'm tired of seeing people complain about it and then make their livelihood off of the game. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because as I was saying, you're not forced to do this. You're not forced to play Dead by Daylight. If you want to play another game, go do that. Go play another game that's still alive and thriving, you know? Like, instead of sitting around and then complaining endlessly, and even going as far as lying about issues in the game that actually don't exist. Like, I don't experience bugs, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm in the lucky minority. I don't experience many problems with DBD. The only issues I have are latency issues, and even at that, I don't get too worked up over them. Yeah, at the moment I do, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's bullshit. I shouldn't have gotten hit over vaulting the window when I've swung like that myself and missed. Yes, that's stupid, but it's you know, it's a part of online gaming that I'm pretty sure will pan out in the future. But, you know, games are not perfect, you know? And the other thing, too, I've heard is that fucking apparently BeHavior is behind a goddamn paywall. Are you kidding me? I think I've brought this up before, but their DLCs are fucking cheap. They're like the standalone, the original content, not the fucking licensed content. That shit is like $7-8. And even the licensed stuff, like fucking Sadako Rising, like for in the US, that's a cheap pack for a licensed character. I think it's the cheapest. And the most expensive is Project Wesker, which is $13. You could literally buy you could buy the base game if you're a PC gamer. All the DLCs are priced the same, at least here in the US. And they're cheap. I'm pretty sure they're cheap wherever else you could get the game. You know, like, how is it behind a paywall? Oh, well, the cosmetics. Behind the licensed characters, you can't use shards. Well, guess what? They're licensed. They want you to pay for that. So they could pay for that license so you could keep using it. And yes, I know they got rid of Stranger Things and all that shit, and you can still play as Nancy and Steve and all those great characters, but that's why they want you to spend money, so they could give money for licenses so they can renew it for people that don't, or that are getting into the game and want the DLC that's licensed. And again, they're cheap. I don't know, I don't understand how they're behind a paywall, and most of their own characters, like Kate Denson and the like, you can earn their outfit pieces by shards. Like, again, how is BeHavior greedy? How are they greedy? That's what I want to know, because, yeah, on console, I believe it's like $40, and, yeah, on Steam, they shortened the price to $60, but guess what? Or not, no, I meant $20 here in the US, not $60, that's not shortening at all, that's my bad. But, yeah, they shortened the price to fucking $20 on Steam. You know, they're going to do the same thing on console. They're just, because now the PS5 and the fucking Series X and S's are now easy to get now, because it's not, you know, 19. You know, the 19 sickness, COVID, the bad shit. None of that's it's not as bad, at least, I don't know. It's probably still as bad. But now you're able to get them, whatever. And yeah, they're going to have it expensive because they actually added graphical enhancements for the consoles. At least that's what I think. It looks pretty damn good on the PS5. DBD does. But yeah, the things are cheap. You know, every game has its issues. I just don't know why. And all these people just want the game to change. Like, the Mr. Headache's biggest fucking argument is that he wants to have more put in. He wants the game to be different than what the fuck it actually is. He just can't wrap his head around the fact that he fucking is playing Dead by Daylight and there's nothing gonna change that, because guess what? It's a unique game. It's original. There's no other game like it. You know, that's all I gotta say. This YouTube community for DBD is just garbage. I mean, I don't watch a single creator. I know there's not everybody in the community is bad. I just think people, like, I don't watch the Let's Play stuff. Like, I grew out of that, and I know it's ironic because I have some videos of me Let's Playing New Vegas and the like, which will continue to happen. But for me, I can't watch Let's Plays because I can't sit there like I used to, so. And, you know, they just want to change the game for some reason. It's not going to happen. Like, people are comfortable enough with this stupid shit, and come on, guys, seriously, if you don't like the game, don't fucking play it. I'm Sacred G. That's all I gotta fucking say. Like, again, if you don't like it, go play something else. See, because if your audience cares that much, they'll follow you to the next game. You know, I'm just sick of fucking seeing videos like the Mr. Headaches that are similar and that shit all over fucking behavior for no fucking reason. And yeah, you can criticize them. I'm not saying you can't. Just make sure it's actual objective criticism that affects all of us, including myself. Not subjective shit like, oh, this is buggy, this perk doesn't work, there's this new bug. Well, guess what? Some people get them, some people don't. Like, when the night came out... When the night came out, people bitched about him. Oh boy, did people bitch about him. I just think it's a thing with new killers. They just say that the newer killers are fucking bad. That's why I tend to ignore the community, because it's like, I don't see the problem. I never saw the problem with the night. I never saw a problem with Sadako, because apparently people hate fucking Sadako as well. Like, fuck you. And I know I'm probably going to get shit on for this, and I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it's an opinion. I know people don't like those killers, but you know what? I do. I think the Knight's not too bad. I just think people don't know how to play as them, or didn't know how to play as them, and they got all pissed off, which actually is really telling. And they're taking the game too seriously. Anywho, that's all I got. I mean, yeah, people bitch and whine about everything. It's online, it seems, when it comes to media and communities and shit like that. So I'll see you guys in the next motherfucking video. Peace.